Hi there everyone, this is Kelly Gettelfinger with Always Stampin' Videos. Today I'm going to show you how to do the jumping stamp technique. And this technique has been called different names: pounding, pouncing, and the Donna. Pounding and pouncing are actually art techniques that involve different process and different mediums, so I don't like to call it those because it can be confused with those techniques. The Donna is Stampin' Up's term for it because a gal named Donna at the Stampin' Up home office came up with it, which is pretty funny, and I like that. But again, it doesn't really sound like what it is, so that's why I'm calling it the jumping stamp technique, because well, you'll find out. So let's get started. I'm going to show you how to create this card here. It's just a really quick and easy, clean and simple card. And we're going to use the stamp set from Stampin' Up called Strength and Prayers. You can find that on my website, alwaysstampin.com. You can actually visit my online store and purchase that if you like. I love using outlines images for the jumping stamp technique. So this dove here is perfect for this technique. So here we go. I'll show you how it goes. Okay, so I'm going to use two inks. Really, you only need one, but I'll show you both ways, how to use one and then how to use two. Now, do you have a problem or a challenge getting your stamps to stick to your clear acrylic blocks? Many people don't, but some people do. So if you have a challenge getting your images to cling to your blocks, let me show you what I do. I use a chapstick, and I like the name brand, but pretty much any lip balm will do. And I'm just going to add a teeny bit right there on my clear block. It wipes right off from the block or the stamp, and it cleans perfectly. So that lip balm just picks it right up, and it does not come off. So if you're like me and you live somewhere where you have trouble getting those images to cling to your acrylic blocks, grab some chapstick and make it stick. All right, so here we go. All right, so first I'm going to show you the jumping stamp technique with a single color, and I'm just going to use rose red here from Stampin' Up. I'm going to stamp it just like I normally would, and then I'm going to pick up my image and I'm going to jump with the stamp, and jump, 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 jump. So you can see why people would want to call it a pouncing technique or a pounding technique, but it's really jumping. And so, ooh, look how pretty that is. I love how using the outline images creates a filled in effect from the jumping stamp technique. Let me show you what it looks like using two colors. So I'm just going to barely touch my stamp with my ink pad, rose red, and then I'm going to come in with Perfect Plum, and I'm going to touch it again, fill it in with the corner of my ink pad. And it's okay if I don't get it filled in perfectly, because once that stamp starts jumping, it will fill it in for me. All right, so here we go. Stamp once and pick it up and start jumping. And I am kind of moving my image a little bit here and there to give it that, oh, it's so pretty. It's like a little surprise when you pick it up. All right, so let me bring back in the card. And that's what it looks like. Now let me give you one more tip real quick using the gold thread and ribbon. I'm going to give you a fast tip on how to tie in some of the thread with your ribbon. Let me bring in one of the cards I just did. And I'm using a Mellow Mambo ribbon. It actually looks great with the real rose red ink, because the rose red is a little, it's quiet, so you can't really pull it out in this image that I used the Perfect Plum with. So all right, you're going to take the gold thread, the metallic thread, and just wrap it around your fingers. I don't know, 5, 6, however many times really you want. I'm gonna do 5, I guess. All right, maybe 6. I lost count. trim it off. And then here's the tip. Oh, so like how am I gonna, I only have 2 hands. How am I gonna tie that ribbon and get that thread in there? If you will pinch your thread in the center, kind of making a little figure 8 and twist it, it will stay right where you want it so that you have time. Oh, there's one little piece that wants to jump out, but it'll pretty much stay that way until you need to pick it up and lay it on your knot. So let me show you that real quick. I'm going to make my knot, but I'm only going to tie it once. I'm not going to tie it in the double knot yet. I'm going to hold it down with one of my fingers. I'm going to pick up my gold thread and lay it on my first knot. And then I'm going to hold all those pieces down with another finger and tie it tight, just like that. So usually whenever I use this technique with the gold thread, when I like to put the gold thread in my ribbon, I will make up 5 or 6 pieces of gold ribbon and lay them out, because it will stay in that cute little twist until I can get it into my ribbon. So there you have it, the jumping stamp technique with a couple other quick tips. I hope you have a creative day. Thanks for watching.